Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, and well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing the true doctrine across the four winds of the earth in all truth and sincerity. I'm Lamar Ariyah for the Mississippi Camp. Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson. And this is a GMS quick hit through the spirit. And just quickly going to go into a little bit of the history when I had looked up regarding AI. And, Lord willing, it'll be an edifying lesson and just kind of going to breeze through this this rundown of the history of AI. And we're just going to get into it. Like I said, I'm going to just kind of skip around in this article, as well as bring up scriptures through the spirit. Okay, so it starts out saying, what is the history of artificial intelligence, AI? It may sometimes feel like AI is a recent development in technology. After all, it's only become mainstream to us in the last several years, right? In reality, the groundwork for AI began in the early 1900s. And although the biggest strides weren't made until the 1950s, it wouldn't have been possible without the work of early experts in many different fields. Knowing the history of AI, it is important in understanding where AI is now and where it may go in the future. In this article, we'll cover all the major developments in AI, from the groundwork laid in the early 1900s to the major strides made in recent years. Okay, so those are some of the things that's going to cover. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is AI intelligence is a explicitly within computer science that is concerned with creating systems that can replicate human intelligence and problem-solving abilities. And this is one of the reasons why the collecting of data is very important for this AI intelligence, okay? Or this artificial intelligence to be moved forward, because it's operating off or being a replica of human intelligence. So that's why they always want to know what people look up, what people eat, what people drink, what drives people, what motivates people, what is health symptoms of people. Just they try to cover every spectrum. So this intelligence that they get from people within their data system, implement it into AI so it can just have any answers on the drop of a dime, writing a thesis, okay, doing a application, just everything, man. That's why artificial intelligence, it's a replica of intelligence of people, okay? And that's going to lead to people losing their jobs at the end of the day. Because why use people when you can use an intelligence that operates like people, but doesn't deal with or have to have the symptoms of people, as far as getting sick, making errors, taking off sick days, or having to take a leave of absence because of pregnancy or death in the family. AI don't have to worry about that. It's complete production without the flaws of a human. Okay. Back in this article, they do this by taking a myriad of data. Well, we just said that, yeah. Processing it and learning from their past in order to streamline, and improve the future. A normal computer program would need human interference in order to fix bugs and improve process. Okay. The history of artificial intelligence. So like the idea of artificial intelligence goes back thousands of years to ancient philosophers considering questions of life and death in ancient times. Inventors made things called automatons or automons, which were medical and moved independently of human inventions. The word automaton or automaton comes from the ancient Greek word and means acting of one's own will. One of the earliest, and you know that's basically one of the slogans in this wicked society, man. Do as thy will, you know. Uh, um, um, what's another one? Just do it. You know, people move on their own accord. You know, and when they're doing that outside of the will and the ways how about me outside, they're being carnal. And we know this devil is a carnal man, a wicked evil man, but carnal nevertheless. Okay, one of the earliest records of automaton or automaton, so like if I'm pronouncing it wrong, comes from 400 BCE and refers to medical, not medical, mechanical pigeon created by a friend of philosopher Plato. Many years later, one of the most famous automatons was created by Leonardo da Vinci around 1495. So Leonardo da Vinci thought that nigga was a damn artist, a painter, but nevertheless, I'm finna play this. It's a little video clip in here, and it shows that this devil has been diligently searching for a long time to get to this point where he is today. Because we know this devil want to have eternal life, right? He wants to be the Most High. He's trying to offset prophecy and recreate his own technocrial society. So we're gonna play this video to show that this devil has been pushing for this for some time now. Hold up before we even start that. The mechanical monk, right? That's what it said. The mechanical monk. Let's read some of this article. I'm not gonna read all of it. The 16th century mechanical monk may have been the result of King Philip II of Spain keeping up his end of the holy bargain. According to legend, Philip II's son and heir suffered a head injury, and the king vowed to the heavens that he would deliver a miracle if the boy were spared. When the prince recovered, Philip II commissioned a clockmaker, an inventor named Juanillo Torino to build a lifelike recreation of beloved Francis Frere Diego de I can't pronounce that shit. Alcalá, Alcalia, later Saint Diego. Okay, so let's point out a couple of things in this points in this article. Okay, it says Philip's son and heir suffered a head injury, right? And the king vowed to the heavens that he would deliver a miracle if the boy were spared. Now, we know that this devil, Elon Musk, has Neuralink, right? The brain chip that's supposed to what? Do miracles, cause people to be able to walk again. You know, you got people being able to type on computers. You know, and that's pushing towards their agenda. And now he's in the position where he got the leverage to be able to further his technocracy, right? His Neuralink, Salakia. And Salaki. Okay, let's play this video.
And folks, he's only 2 years old. And so, ladies and gentlemen, with a great deal of pride and pleasure, I present to you Electro, the Westinghouse Moto Man. Electro, come here. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, walking up to greet you under his own power. All right, Electro, will you tell your story, please?
Who? Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, Toots. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be very glad to tell my story. I am a smart fellow, as I have a very fine brain.
That's the most remarkable thing I've ever seen.
Boy, what a guard that guy'd make on my football team.
All right, now, Electro, I know you enjoy these, and I'm really going to try to give you a nice pleasure out of these. So here you are. You got that? Now hold on to it. You may now smoke this cigarette. Go on. Oh, yes, Electro, you do need a light, too, don't you? All right, here you are. And, folks, he's only 2 years old, too. Just learning.
How can he do all those things, Jim?
He's full of motors, gears, cams, and photoelectric cells. You could fill a book with all the electromechanical principles involved in the thing.
All he lacks is a heart and a brain.
If you ask me, I'd say he had nothing but brains.
Well, then all he lacks is a heart.
He's not the only one.
So there you see that, you know, this technology has been in the making for some time now. Like I said, in the early 1900s. But now they're pushing forward with more modern and more intelligent type of technology. Okay. So while the idea of machine being able to function on its own is ancient, for the purpose of this article, we're going to focus on the 20th century when engineers and scientists began to make strides toward modern day AI. Okay, so where we want to start? Let's start right here. Birth of AI, 1950 through 1956. The range of this range of time was when interest in AI really came to a head. Alan Turing published his work Computer Machinery and Intelligence, which eventually became the Turing test, which experts use to measure computer intelligence. The term artificial intelligence was coined and came into popular use. Dates of 1950, Alan Turing published Computer Machinery and Intelligence, which proposed the test of machine intelligence called the imitation game. So let's see who is Alan Turing. Let's see what this is. Okay, there go this devil right here. Alan Turing, mathematician and computer scientist. He born June 23, 1912, died June 7, 1954. Alan Mason Turing was an English mathematician, computer scientist, and cryptanalyst who is considered a pioneer in computer science and artificial intelligence. So that was that devil who one of the forefathers in this beginning stages of artificial intelligence. In 1952, the computer scientist named Arthur Samuel developed a program to play checkers, which is the first to ever learn the game independently. So this devil had took it up a notch where the computer was able to play checkers. Let's see what this devil looked like. Yeah, this devil, he looked like he done did a lot of weird shit. Arthur Lee Samuel, born 1901, Imperial, I'm assuming this Kansas, died July 20th, 1990. Menlo Park, California, pioneer in machine learning. So he pretty much, it seems, start giving the computer the ability to think for itself, in a sense, giving it the beginning stages of actual being artificial intelligence, as using the capabilities of like a brain to figure out things. Okay, let's just read a little bit of this. Professor Emeritus, man, I can't pronounce shit today, so like it. Emeritus Arthur L. Samuel died July 29th, 1990 at Stafford Hospital from complications related to Parkinson's disease. A pioneer of artificial intelligence research, best known for his program that played championship-level checkers. His life spanned a period of broad scientific advancement. Arthur Samuel was born in 1901 in Emporia, Kansas. He graduated from the College of Emporia, and while also working intermediately at General Electric Company. Um, General Electric Company in Sincati. I can't pronounce that shit either. Damn. Sin, he went on to earn a Master of Science degree from MIT in 1926. He later did graduate work in physics and in Columbia University in 1946. The College of Emporia awarded him an honorary doctorate. Not doctorate, so like it. Doctorate. Doctorate. So basically, this man, old Samuel, had started doing the groundworks for AI to be able to have a thinking system, if that makes any sense. Okay. Okay, and fast forward again to 1955, John McCarthy held a workshop at Dartmouth on artificial intelligence, which is the first to use the word Salakia, which is the first use of the word and how it came into popular usage. Dartmouth, what that mean? Dartmouth College. What is Dartmouth? What is Dartmouth? It's the Ivy League college, way it's looking. Okay, so who is John McCarthy? John McCarthy, Stanford University, 1999, for his co-founding of the fields of artificial intelligence and time-sharing system, and for major contributions to the mathematics and computer science. This devil say you don't want to examine the basis of your computer's morality any more than you want to see sausage being made. Let's go to the highlighted part here. McCarthy coined the term AI in 1955 in connection with proposed summer workshop at Dartmouth College, which many of the world's leading thinkers in computing attended. As part of refining his ideas about AI, he also invented the program language Lisp in 1958. Let's see what else. In 1965, McCarthy became the founding director of Stanford Artificial Intelligence Laboratory, SAIL, where research was conducted into machine intelligence, graphical interactive computing, and autonomous vehicles. So, that's another thing. The colleges, man, they use the colleges as, stomping grounds to do wickedness, man, to do research. You get all these people to go to college, get all these grants and stuff, and they're using a lot of that money to search out and come up with schemes and ideas and wickedness to oppress people and to destroy people, man. So what else we got in this article? I know this is getting kind of long. I want to cut it short, but what was that? AI maturation. You know what? Let's get a scripture real quick. Been going for a minute, really ain't brought about no scriptures, been quoting. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. Cause these devils, this is not this. They do this shit around the clock. They constantly around the clock trying to figure out something when it comes to their agenda or the agenda of the elites. You know, where they're testing rats. They done took Jake before and did tests on them. You know, one thing we always bring out is the Tuskegee Institute, okay, or the Tuskegee experiment, man, where they started giving, you know, Jake syphilis and everything. And there was another experiment they did where they released some kind of gas somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it was, but I know it was in a area of poverty. Okay, and I heard Elon Musk made a statement the other day where he was talking about he had been up all day and all night. I think until like 4 or 5 that morning. So these people can't sleep, man, because when they're up, they're not up watching TV. They're not up, you know, just sipping tea and watching a good movie. They're trying to figure out some kind of way to take over the souls of people, try to take over the world. Like with that show Pinky in the Brain or Binky in the Brain, they search out diligently to figure out how to bring forth mischief and destroy, man. This devil, he only thing he does is murder, destroy, and you know, steal resources, man. Okay, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. That's all they do. They lose sleep trying to figure out how to kill, destroy, bring forth mischief, you know, and just take over everything, man. He's the cancer of the earth. And he's been seeking out this AI intelligence to bring forth his NWO for some time now, as well as the AI continually growing, getting more sophisticated, if you will, or more intelligence, as it's called, artificial intelligence. You know, to bring forth, you know, Neuralink, the brain chip, the MOTB, the mark of the beast. You know, they have used this intelligence to create weaponry, and that's another thing. This AI intelligence is gonna be putting a lot of people to death, man. It's a movie that came out some years back called, if I'm not mistaken, called Eagle Eye, where this source of artificial intelligence was pretty much putting a squeeze on this guy and this chick to make moves, man, and threatening to kill her son, and using, I mean, controlling trains, controlling alarm systems, um, um, what's them damn things called, the drones, you know, just controlling everything. So this AI intelligence is not gonna be something that's beneficial just to society. It's gonna be a threat. Okay, it's gonna this AI intelligence, okay, this artificial intelligence is gonna bring forth a lot of death, man. Okay, so let's go on and skip down. We got some more names up in here. Chatterbot, but like I said, I'm trying not to make this too long. Okay, this is AI boom, 1980 through 1987. Most of the 1980s show a period of rapid growth in and interest in AI. Now labeled as the AI boom, this came from both breakthrough breakthroughs in research and additional government funding to support the researchers, deep learning techniques, and the use of expert system became more popular, both which allow computers to learn from their mistakes and make independent decisions. Notable dates in this time period included 1980, the first conference of the AAAI was held. The first experience, 1980, the first expert system came into the commercial market. It was designed to assist in ordering computer systems by automatically picking components based on the computer's needs. So the computer was figuring out what it needed for itself. That's crazy. And I can remember when they first brought computers into our school, man. And that was probably back like in shit, like maybe 88, 89. You know, I know in 90, but you know, it was foreign, but it was just another level that was taken within life, man, within society. And when they brought these computers to the school, it was already finna start collecting data, man. That was one of the steps of collecting data and continually to advance this AI. Okay, in 1981, the Japanese government allocated $850 million, over $2 billion in today's money, to the fifth generation computer project. Their aim was to create computers that could translate, converse in human language, and express reasoning on human level. And don't we see today that you have computers, particular devices that can translate different languages, where you can put a piece in your ear, an earpiece in, and have it to translate someone speaking another language. All this is a part of that AI, artificial intelligence. Okay. Here we go. In 1985, well, 1986, Ernest Dickman and his team at Bonderwisher University of Munich created and demonstrated the first driverless car, or robot car. It could drive up to 55 miles per hour on roads that didn't have other obstacles or human drivers. And this was in 1986. And fast forward to 2025, these same experiments from back then are about to be the replacements for people who work, for people who drive Uber, DoorDash. Okay, they already have 18 wheelers, you know what I'm saying, transport trucks. So this ability of AI is about to have people in dire straits, man. And that's the problem, because people are problematic. People are prone for mistakes. People are going to get sick. You know, people going to get hurt, which could lead to a lawsuit. You know, all the possibilities that could cause a business to deplenish, get a bad name, or even be shut down are going to be eliminated by way of AI getting rid of human error. You know, so what's up for you people? What are you gonna do? What's the end game for the human race? That's why we depend on Yahweh Shemi outside, man, because this devil has covered every angle of survival for people, for stability for people to sustain themselves. to the point now it's going to be 15-minute cities. The chip where they're monitoring your daily lives and dictating how you're gonna move throughout your day. They're gonna control your food source, your water source, and charge you for it, as well as ration out what they want you to have. Enough to survive, but not enough to be on your own. Just like these checks they give you today. And that's another thing. The system is going digital. The monetary system is going digital. So you're gonna have a choice. Have faith and believe Yahweh Shem Shah, or take that Quran. Because when you go to Revelation 13 and verse 16, what it say? He calls all, both small, great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive that mark in their right hand or in their forehead. You know? So if you don't take that mark, you're not going to be able to buy. You're not going to be able to sell, trade. You're not going to be able to be in society as a regular functioning human being. You're going to be an outcast. Okay? You're going to be an outcast. Okay? AI Winter, 1987 to 1993. As the AAI warned, an AI winter is coming. What does that slogan, winter is coming, mean? Well, let's see. AI winter. The history of artificial intelligence and AI winter is a period of reducing funding and interest in artificial intelligence research. Well, shit, did that ever happen? Because it seems like they're putting more money into AI. So it don't look like an AI went to come unless it was slightly done around between 1987 and 1993. But right now, AI is getting funded tremendously to be more improved, to be more cost efficient when it comes to the work society. Okay, Salaki, I'm still kind of going on. But like I said, I hope Lord willing this video is edifying, and shed a little light on the gradualism that has come with this AI intelligence since the early 1900s up until this present time. Okay. The term describes a period of low consumer public and private interest in AI, which leads to decreased research funding, which in turn leads to a few breakthroughs. Both private inventors and the government lost interest in AI and halted their funding due to high cost versus seemingly low return. This AI winter came about because some setbacks in the machine market are experts systems, including the end of the 5th generation project, cutbacks in strategic computing in the narrative, can't pronounce nothing, and slow down in the development of expert systems. So if there was a AI winter, it's over now. It's been over because they getting down with pushing this AI, takeover basically. AI agents. Let's see what this is. Between 1993 and 2011, despite the lack of funding during AI winter, the early 90s showed some impressive strides forward in AI research, including the introduction of the first system that could beat a reigning world champion chess player. Okay, so one point we was reading where I can forget his name, had created a AI that could play checkers. Okay, now that was back in what I think was we'll just say the early 50s. Now fast forward to 1993 to 2011, they have taken it or advanced it to another level where it's able to beat a reigning world champion chess player. So see how it continually getting more and more intelligent. Okay? This era is also introduced AI into everyday life via innovations such as the first Roomba, and first commercially available speech recognition software on Windows computer. The surge in interest was followed by a surge in funding for research, which allowed even more progress to be made. The Deep Blue development by IBM beat the World Chess Championship champion Gary Kasparov in a highly publicized match, becoming the first program to beat a human chess champion. See that? See that? Let's get a scripture real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7, concerning Edom. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Right, so, but see, this devil, Teman, okay, is Esau's grandson. Okay, in the modern day, Temanites would be these Germans, right? Or the Edomites yet and still. But you had a time after what was the Cold War, when America and Russia had the race to get these German scientists and engineers, right? And I know America was called Operation Paperclip, where they went and rounded up all these German scientists as many as they could before Russia did. It was a rat race. Okay, now it's a good possibility that all these people who are involved in this AI from the beginning could have been, related to these particular Germans. Okay, or maybe not. But nevertheless, those spirits of Teman were within these different scientists, man. To be able to figure out all these different things and continually to make progress with this AI. This AI. What is it called? With this all these different testings with AI, roughly, for lack of a better word, experiments rather. Okay. Now, what we see here, this is getting more in the modern day. 2006, companies such as Twitter, Facebook, Netflix started utilizing AI as part of their advertising and user experience algorithms. 2010, Microsoft launched the Xbox 360 Kinect, the first gaming hardware designed to track body movements and translate it into gaming directions. Okay, 2011, an NLP computer programmed to answer questions named Watson, created by IBM, won Jeopardy against two former champions in a televised game. 2011, Apple released Siri, the first popular virtual assistant. So we see it's all been gradualism, constantly renovating and just modifying and enhancing AI to become more and more intelligent, to the point it's going to get to the point where it's going to destroy. Okay, so no, man, this is kind of long. Let me get another scripture and I'm gonna close it out. And like I say, Lord willing, this was edifying to the Aqua who are listening to some level, just a little history regarding AI and the gradualism and the advances they have made with this system. Okay, so let's of course we'll close it out with it. Salaki, bear with me. Okay, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, so we know through the spirit and the power of Yahabashim Yahushua what this devil whole agenda is, man. It is to, collapse the society, see how people are gonna, respond to it, and then, he's gonna present the way out. Problem, reaction, solution. Okay, and that way out is by this devil bringing forth that charagma, that grain of right size device, that MOTB, the microchip. Okay, and to get you to take that microchip, that digital oil, and therefore you would be his slave in society. That would cut you off with having any possibility or chance of having mercy by way of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And you can read that in Revelation, the 14th chapter. I want to say the 9th or 10th verse. But the Lord's wrath is going to be poured out without mixture for those who, take that mark. And then, the ultimate judgment is going to be by way of those thermonuclear missiles, Yahweh Shai and the heavenly host of angels, the chariots, that's going to set this place aflame, man. America, Babylon will be utterly wasted, will no longer be inhabited by humans again. It'll be just a desert. And righteousness is going to spring forward in the earth by way of Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12, and the rest of the governing body. 2/3 of Israel that will be cut off and die on this side will be brought back in the kingdom of heaven through the loins of the Lord's elect, and they will be right. They will have the law, statutes, and commands within their inward parts and be perfect and be immortal and will live forever. Okay? The heathen nations will go into captivity along with Esau for 1,000 years. And after that 1,000 years of building up the kingdom, Esau, Edom will be utterly destroyed, will be burnt, be eradicated, according to Obadiah, the book of Obadiah. The other nations will go into their lands and they will be good, but they will learn and obey the law, statutes, and commandments in the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's going to be the kingdom of heaven, man. All of Israel will be good, be in their rightful place under Yahweh Shai. Okay? And that's it, man. We will see our children grow. We will be getting rest. We will be ruling for eternity. So, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I know that was pretty long, but Lord willing, the point was there. Edification was there. So until next time, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Ruel. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.